уже использованы. На них память.
Переполнена.
Две фотки. На них память. А есть новые телефоны,
Taking video?
Yeah, just like the view. Hi, birds. Oh, don't photobomb.
It's very weak here. There are no cities nearby, so there is not a lot.
Oh, there's an observation point here. To the Dead Sea. Oh, so we're from there.
We came down from over there.
Over
See,
there.
near the first siege camp. Those squares on the ground. Reconstruction from archaeology of where the Roman army was when they were besieging. See, there was two squares, smaller ones, the bigger one, the main camp.
Yeah.
Those two were basically keeping guard so that no one could sneak up on the main camp.
And we climb up through a cable.
And we can climb up through
Over
the cable
here.
car just like the one coming up right now. See that?
There is?
There is.
Oh,
Look down.
there. Yeah, there is a cable car. You can also choose to, if you don't want to, if you are more up to walking and I think walking is more adventurous.
Walking is more adventurous.
So as you can
but
see, there are people in the path walk there. It's called snake path, and yeah, it's really.
you can also see there's very few people doing it because it's not easy. It's
Yeah, there's
45
people.
minutes walking uphill, taking turns, climbing stairs. I've
Yeah.
done it before. It can be done. It's best not done in summer because it's crazy hot.
Better, of course. So this Masada is really nice. This is by far one of the best trips, birthday trips ever.
And we
Well,
just
I don't
getting
do-
started. We are going from here to the beautiful oasis in the desert called Ein Gedi, where there is waterfalls, lots of green, some animals.
Makon.
And we will finish at the Dead Sea, even though it might be a little too cold to swim.
I'll try to swim.
Okay.
I'm wearing already a swimwear, so
Well, I am used to you getting cold, so I'll handle it.
I'm gonna handle it properly. It's really nice here.
Okay.
So can you imagine King Herod is really good in choosing somewhere where to, where to build his kingdom with a good
Yes,
view,
he
with a
was-
very beautiful view and the
He
Dead
was known
Sea.
here as Herod the Builder. He built this place, he built the harbor in Caesarea, basically built a city in the honor of the Roman Emperor, and built one of the busiest seaport of the time.
But
He built another amazing palace that is near Jericho. It's called Herodion.
okay.
It's very, very impressive. I think it was the place where he died eventually. Maybe on another trip sometime without me, you will go to Jericho.
So my solo trip.
Well, yeah.
But what I noticed is the Dead Sea. It's drying, and it's very sad to note that Dead Sea is drying. See, you can really walk through the Jordan border through the dried path in between the water and the Dead Sea.
There are, if you look, there is a land bridge already. So there is the southern and the northern Dead Sea, and the southern one is drying out.
Oh, I hope it will rain hard again.
Well,
and this area is another
it will
archaeological
never rain
dig.
hard enough, but there is a project to save the Dead Sea by delivering water to it. They want to dig a canal from the Dead Sea to the Red Sea, and to let the Red Sea water into the Dead Sea to restore it.
And a while ago we had a chance to ask some archaeologists from the Tel Aviv University, and they were doing some archaeological dig because they really believe that there are still important stuffs that need to be discovered in this area. The palace, it's a big palace, and wow. I also saw the swimming pool.
Yeah.
It was 2000 before.
Yes.
This place has been discovered.
This place was built before Jesus was born.
Yeah, before Jesus was born. And then
the Roman siege of Masada was in around the year 69 AD, I think, or 66 AD. After the Romans destroyed Masada, it was mostly abandoned. There were some monks living here because it's a good place to hide from everybody. But there was nothing major here on Masada since.
Like what I observed about the swimming pool, even if it was built 2000 years before Christ, but it's already like the design, it's with all the compartments, and then, well, how did you do that? I mean, well, humans are very smart and creative, but to think without technology before, it's just
the kings
amazing.
here, they usually hired architects from Lebanon. The King Solomon hired a Phoenician architect from Lebanon to build the temple in Jerusalem.
Manpower.
And not manpower, they were
under his command.
Yes, a contractor.
He was very wealthy.
It was Lebanon at the time was called Phoenicia. It was very famous for its construction specialists, architects, and they were hired to do work here all the time. Many of the big buildings of Herod's time were built by the designs of the Phoenicians.
These are students from the Israel?
Yeah, looks like high school students.
So they're
Maybe Israelis, maybe on a birthright trip. It's a program that brings Jewish students from other countries to get to know Israel.
like the one you did before?
I did
with mom?
I did something different. Natasha did birthright trip.
Like this?
Yes.
Birthright trip. So Jewish people from the other countries.
Yes.
You think?
They do sound Israeli to me. No, starting to see foreigners.
Really? Hi, you're from here?
No.
You're also tourist?
Yes, no.
These are students?
These are students?
Yeah.
From where?
I'm just asking.
He's not with the group anymore.
You're not with the... sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. That's why he's bewildered.
Yep, 11:22. Time to go back.
Information tickets. Also a pasalubong center.
Yeah,
Okay, let me. What time is it?
11:22.
You said it.
Well, we can have a quick look inside.
Let's go.
Not going down there on foot, no thank you.
Listen to me before we go down.
I won't.
You need
Then we are ready.
People car time. There's our cable car going down without us. But, minute? Let's take this side because it's not such a
So we're about to go down, and that was a very interesting trip. So after Masada, we're going to Enkidi. It's a different.
It's an oasis. It's a spot in the desert that has water, and that's why it has trees and plants and animals. When other places around look like the desert down there with barely any plants. So Engedi is very famous oasis. It has mountain goats. It has very beautiful waterfalls, a lot like Banyas. I have not been there for 25 plus years. Last time I was there was in 1994.
Okay.
Once every 15 minutes we will be cutting it a little close.
Where? There?
The last car just left in front of our eyes. You see it going down. It comes here once every 15 minutes.
Oh, there's something coming. There.
Yes, every time one car goes down, another goes up.
Wow, it's really nice. Biblical Masada, year of construction 1998, length of travel 900 meters. Oh, so it's 900 meters above. Let's go here, Sash. We're going to get inside.
going down.
Can yes.
Yes, you have.